Yes, Bandana Shiki is back. Purple Shiki is back. Did you think I was gonna stop? Today we're back with another video. This time it is Park Jimin, the main dancer of BTS, pre-debut debut life 2022 introduction part 1 out of 4. So the TheJiminVideos does a great job of showcasing, the many different sides that Jimin is showing us. Whether it's his personality, his ability, and introduction, and giving you information that you wouldn't find elsewhere. So huge props to the TheJiminVideos. So what we're gonna do now, we've watched the vocals video from this channel. We watched the introduction, which was more of I guess a summary. I think these 4 parts that we're gonna watch are gonna kind of delve deeper into Jimin's different roles and abilities. So we start with this one, the dance one. So let's go.
This is an introduction.
Thank you, the TheJiminVideos, and let's go.
Video for Park Jimin, the main dancer and lead vocalist of the biggest and most successful group today, BTS.
안녕하세요. 방탄소년단의 큐티 섹시 러블리를
Sweet guy.
담당하고 있는 지민입니다.
Yo.
Pre-debut.
Jimin's dance route starts at the Just Dance Academy in Busan, where he learned and excelled in hip-hop, freestyling, popping, and isolation. He made a local name for himself by joining many street dance groups as well as winning multiple talent competitions. At one point, when Jimin's parents couldn't pay for the tuition fee and Jimin considered to stop taking the classes, the school let him take them for free so they wouldn't lose a talent like him.
Incredible.
Jimin also excelled in school. He was a part of robotics building club, football club, book club.
Oh.
Also was excellent at track, great at basketball, and a part of billiards club. On top of that, he was a part of the student council from elementary to high school. That's 9 years of switching between class president and class vice president.
저 반장 9년 했어요. 9년.
I love that episode.
나 태어나서 100점 받아본 적 없어. 나도 없어. 솔직히 진짜. 100점 받아본 적이 남중에 있나봐. 남중에. 올백? 아니 그냥 100점. 그냥 100점. 과목 하나 100점? 뭐 체육 이런 거 빼고.
Jimin also, all throughout his schooling, was on top of his class, achieving perfect scores, especially in math. He was even called the god of math and would cover for his math teacher. He was also good at and liked science, arts, and physical education. Because of all of this, Jimin was already quite popular amongst his peers. One of his old classmates has said that at the high school retreat during the 2nd grade, girls went crazy after he danced a song Neurotic, taking off his glasses and showing off his abs. Because of that, all the girls ran to the stage and the stage collapsed. Also, they rushed to the bathroom just to see him, so the entrance door of the bathroom was torn out. In an interview, Jimin once stated, "I became interested in dance in the 2nd year of middle school. I started dancing after school and wanted to learn it properly, so I started going to dance school. I even entered competitions, which was utterly nerve-wracking. I decided I wanted to go to an arts high school 1 year before I graduated middle school. I wanted to stand on a stage."
And boy, has he been standing on a stage. My God, just his beginnings. I'm telling you, it is like those. It's Prince-like. It's like those books you read. There's that ace of the school that all the girls like, and he's just good at everything. It's what we're seeing here. This is basically Jimin's background. Incredible.
So I aimed for Busan High School of Arts. And as I wanted to learn more modern types of dance, I chose to do contemporary dance. I threw my entire self into dancing during high school. All I had back then were my friends and dancing. I attended my dance school concurrently to high school, so I was worried about the lesson fees. As previously stated, we know that Jimin continued to attend Just Dance Academy thanks to his great skills and the school which acknowledged his talent. Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School of Arts as a valedictorian in the modern dance department. Jimin took on various dance styles, such as contemporary dance, jazz, Korean dance, and ballet. Jimin was also called the rising star of Busan.
굉장히 잘했다고 들었어요.
수석 아니야?
수석이었어요.
그래 부산 예고 수석 입학이야.
수석이잖아.
지민 오빠가 부산 예술고등학교
예.
수석 입학이에요?
맞아요.
예.
우리 표창이가
와우.
거기서 막 춤추고 할 때 유독 눈에 띄는 거야. 맞아. 그리고 무용과에는 하는 거 있잖아. 보통 까는 거. 그때부터
기억난다. 나도 입학식 때 봤었거든요.
아 진짜요?
이제 입학생들 그 시상하는 시간이고, 무용과에서 수상이 났다는 거 그때 다들 깜짝 놀라가지고.
그때 지민이 최초로 뛰어났으니까.
Outstanding.
Jimin's
Outstanding. Oh my God, his contemporary dancing is to die for.
former teacher states, Students usually give their all and focus on one of the dance majors like ballet, Korean traditional dance, or contemporary dance. But Jimin did his best in all dance majors classes.
I'm not surprised.
이동할 어떻게 해요? 자동차는 어떻게 해요? 물어보면서 이동사를 할 때 어떤 근육이 붙는다, 어떻게 된단다 그러면 그 단가를 봐서 선생님이 저 이동사를 많이 해서 이렇게 근육이 배가 예쁘게 생겼어요 라고 보통까지
He also had the time to train in various forms of martial arts, such as Taekwondo, in which he has a black belt, Hapkido.
왜냐면 저 어렸을 때 기억이 나는데 저는 이제 검도를 배웠어요. 해동 검도를 배웠는데 그 관장님들끼리 친하셔가지고 합기도 하는 친구들이랑 우리랑 같이 이렇게 와가지고 같이 연습을 했었어요. 이제 저희도 합기도 이거를 배우고 같이 이렇게 나누는 시간들이 있었는데 이런 뭔가 절도 있는 동작들이 되게 멋있었던 것 같아요.
And Kendo for 8 years.
제가 또 검도 8년 배웠거든요. 제가 신문배기로 5,200기로부터 금메달. 검도 경력 8년. 앞으로 내려치기 하루에 1,500번. 엄마한테 그랬죠. 엄마 저는 세계 최고의 검투사가 되는 게 꿈이에요.
He was also the first and only freshman offered a scholarship to study martial arts more extensively abroad in China.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? So let's talk about that real quick. You know, this is his pre-debut skills. Now, one of the most incredible things that I found about Jimin's dancing, besides that he's always wowing you, whether it's, you know, hip hop, pop, you know, contemporary. I love his contemporary. I love all his dancing, of course, but the contemporary one just captures your soul. But what I wanted to say was, he's incorporated his martial arts skills into his dancing. I think that is really cool. It's like you're like getting really proficient or efficient and proficient in one area, and then you do something that's honestly they're not really linked or connected, but then you find a way to kind of mix both worlds. That's really, really impressive to me. Auditions and debut. Let's go.
Since Jimin was a smart kid, his dad wanted Jimin to become a prosecutor. In an interview with Busan Art School magazine, Jimin's dad has also said that he felt like he was losing a genius when Jimin expressed wanting to be a public dancer rather than a pure dancer. He also was worried, because success is not always guaranteed in this type of work.
Absolutely.
In the same interview, he stated, in middle school there was a time where Jimin had to write about his future. In his paper, he wrote that he wanted to go to Busan Arts High School and learn dance and use that background and combine it with music to become a singer or a celebrity. His paper was very detailed, and I think this was the start of his dream to become an idol.
Achieved it.
Of course, he was good at dancing and singing from a young age. In 5th grade, when the family went to the karaoke, he would sing high-pitched parts of Maya's song Azale very well.
What? He was doing high-pitched songs at such a young age? How though? Wow.
Continuing, he says,
I think that is honestly when you think about these things. Sorry, I'm not trying to pause too much, but I have seen some young, like some children, like my cousins' kids and everything, and you know, you see like it's like you can see some talents, like you can see that, you know, wow, they're already this good at something. For example, I have a little cousin called Leon, and he's like 2 years old and he's so good at playing football already. So I'm like, you know, if he continues and pursues that, he has something there. But yeah, let's continue.
truthfully, because he was also good at math and science. I wanted him to go to a science high school and study more. But that didn't mean that I was against his wishes. Because his paper about his future was so perfect, I couldn't oppose it and decided to respect his decision.
Great
Jimin
parents.
used honorific speech since he was young and was quite an adult-like child, so I allowed him to do as he pleased. I can say that as a parent, I already knew my son was very talented at an early
yes.
age. At the time,
Talk
Jimin's
about it.
dance teachers were opposed to the idea of Jimin becoming an idol as they felt that the world of dance would be losing a great artist.
결혼 축하 공연을 했던 거예요. 마이크를 잡으면 춤을 추면서 제가 노래하는데 하나도 안 지치면서 노래하던 모습이 아직도 기억에 지금 남아 있어요. 많은 사람들이 결혼식 보러 온 게 아니라 뮤지컬을 공연 보고 간다라는 말을 저한테 해주시더라고요. 그래서 사실대로 말하면 반대를 처음에 했었어요. 왜 그러냐면 가수라는 게 직업이 뭐 쉽게 꿈을 꿀 수 있지만 그 스타의 반열을 오른다는 게 쉬운 일은 아니잖아요. 부산에서 방시혁 그 기획사 대표가 하는 어떤 그런 오디션에 나간다고 했을 때 지민이한테 이제 지금 이제 이걸 마지막으로 빨리 이제 네가 전공을 정했으면 좋겠다. 가수가 될지 아니면 순수한 무용을 할지 이번이 마지막이 됐으면 좋겠다고 했는데 합격을 했더라고요. 그게 뭐 제가 알기로는 몇천 명 중에 오디션 보러 왔는데 한 명이 지민이가 됐다 해서 아 얘가 무슨 가능성이 있구나, 잠재력이 있구나라고 제가 그때부터 생각하게 됐죠. 연습실에만 가면 누구보다도 많이 춤을 추고 열심히 했던 게 제일 기억에 남고요. 음악을 듣는 걸 좋아했던 것 같아요. 그래서 어떤 음악이 나오면 거기 음악에 집중해서 뭔가를 표현하고 싶은 그런 내적 욕구가 강했던 그런 학생으로 기억하고 있습니다.
Jimin went and auditioned for Big Hit Entertainment in spring of 2012. After successful auditions, Jimin went to Seoul to train on May 15, 2012. Jimin has had one of the shortest idol training periods ever. After being a trainee under Big Hit for around 6 months, he got a position in the group and joined BTS as the last member and was revealed as a member on January 12, 2013. Jimin's trainee time with the group wasn't that easy.
연습생 생활을 정말 짧게 했는데 한 8번 정도 잘릴 뻔했죠.
You might think, wait a minute, Jimin was already such a great dancer. How is he being threatened with being cut from the group every month because of his dancing? Not to mention the company later giving him the main dancer position. Well, it could be one of the many things. A. While the rest of the members had already been training together for quite some time, Jimin needed to adapt quickly and learn the group dynamics in a short period of time, considering their tough debut days choreography and synchronizing skills. Plus, idol dance is not necessarily hip-hop and most definitely not contemporary dance.
True.
Remember, his training period was extremely short. B. It was a tactic to push an already good dancer to be even better. Or C. All of the above.
현대 무용과 힙합 댄스를 출 줄 아는 애가 들어오게 된다라는 걸 들었을 때 야, 현대 무용하고 힙합 댄스를 둘 다 출 줄 안다고? 지미가 오자마자 막 이제 막 몸을 풀더라고요. 그래서 막 몸 풀다가 갑자기 공중제비를 차는 거예요. 그래서 와우. 뭐지? 그래서 와, 이 친구
무엇을 해야 될지를 모르는 게 너무 힘들었었던 것 같고.
새벽 4시에 자요?
네, 그땐 그래서.
그럼 6시 반에 일어나서 학교 가고?
네.
그리고 다시 또 연습하고
2 hours of sleep.
또 새벽 한 4시쯤 집에 와서 자고 그랬던 거예요?
네.
막 힘들지 않아요?
아, 그때는 안 힘들었었던 것 같아요.
아니 뭐 폭발적이에요. 그 외국 여자분들도 막 너무 귀엽다고 난리가 나는 멤버인데 처음 봤을 때도 그렇게 귀여웠나요? 어땠나요?
그러니까 지민이 같은 경우가 가장
He's an ex-trainee, okay.
늦게 들어왔어요. 정말 마지막에 들어와서 저랑 아마 한 3개월이나 4개월 정도밖에 오래 있지는 않았었는데 그 친구가 제가 봤을 때는 가장 열정적으로 이제 연습을 했던 동생으로 생각을 해요. 왜 그랬냐면 좀 늦게 들어온 것도 있었고 그 당시 회사가 좀 분위기가 안 좋았어서 좀 그런 부담감이 있었나 봐요. 부담감이 있었을 거고 그래서 더 열심히 하고 사실 제가 노래를 정말 잘하지 않는 편인데도 저한테 와가지고 노래를 엄청 많이 물어보더라고요. 그럴 정도로 되게 정말 열심히 하는 동생이 있었어요.
I'm gonna pause it real quick here so I can get my thoughts out because I don't wanna lose track of it. First of all, the amount of effort that he's gone through, the amount of hard work, dedication, and mental strength it takes to kind of, coming into this late and having less time than everyone else and having to do this kind of, I think it definitely was a pushing tactic, like, being threatened. It's like, let's see how he deals with high pressure situations. 2 hours of sleep a day, I cannot imagine how he functions. This is the thing. This is what you don't see. A lot of people just see the end product. They just see the results of all the hard work and blood, sweat, and tears. They see that, just the final product, but they don't see everything else. Watching a 3-minute music video does not tell us about their story, about Jimin's hard work. They are spending their entire days. So if you're watching me, for example, right now, and then you go off, and then you do something else, you're spending your whole day doing a lot of different things. They're spending their days working towards achieving their dreams. 2 hours of sleep. Oh my God, I cannot. And then all that hard work. And also, the fact that out of 1,000 people that applied, he was the only one. It's like written in the stars. It was meant to happen. Like, I can't imagine BTS without any of them. Like, it's like everyone that got... It's a fairy tale, in my opinion. And watching Jimin just get in there, and then I am so thankful that he didn't listen to his teacher or the people around him that opposed his idea to pursue this dream, because he didn't do that. I'm so glad he didn't do that, because look where he is now. Let's continue.
Despite all of the obstacles, 6 months later on 13th of June 2013, Jimin got to debut with BTS as one of the two main dancers and as well as lead vocalist.
Let's go.
Jimin showcased his skills 22 days later on the Mnet's Dancing 9 show, where he was officially introduced as the main dancer.
Wow, 3J's first stage together.
고등학교 가고 싶어서 예고 갔고 서울 올라오고 싶어서 오디션 보고 왔고 데뷔하고 싶어서 데뷔했고 1등하고 싶어서 1등했고.
Wow. Incredible. Let's go.
Jimin was an instant star. His acrobatic skills drew the public's attention to the rookie group.
안무가 주목받기 시작한 건 이제 지민이의 이 발가기와 그 매트릭스의 날아차기와 그 위어블리 프로포의 모자춤 아닙니까?
He came up with that.
As a rookie, he already ranked amongst other popular idols in various best dancer polls.
Jimin. Jimin 씨. 35% of the female idols wanted Jimin to be waiting for them. Wow, Jimin.
Jimin's greatest strength as a dancer is his ability to merge together his background in various martial arts, his hip-hop roots, as well as his contemporary training. This versatile dance background lets him become one with the stage.
Professional ballet dancer analyzing Jimin's dance.
この胴の躍動感、これ両方出しちゃってるっていうのは、これね、あんまり本当にね、稀、ジミンさん稀。で、しかもね、この最後のこのね、グっていう表情、これね、表情はやっぱりアイドルにしかできない。これをね、アイドルがやってしまっているっていうこの事実、半端ない。さっきも言ったんですけど、火の打ちどころないというか、なんかこうアクロバティックな動きもできるし、こう正の動き、胴の動き、アイドルとしてもできるし、もうこう全部抑えちゃってるから。
Wow.
While watching him dance.
Yes.
You can see that he is precise and tends to add a little extra to the choreography.
Hey, feeling himself on stage. Woo! God. Wow. Perfect jump, perfect spin. Perfect, Jimin. The control, the movements, the precision, the versatility, everything. Slow, quick, hard, gentle, fluid, sharp. No matter what you say, he delivers.
Prioritizes elongated and fuller movements which express deeper emotion.
Wow. Look at that. What? Oh, I love this.
He never stops the movements.
Honestly, it feels animated.
Have this little Dr. Seuss-like phrase.
I'm saying his movement, they look animated. Like, it's like you press play, and you know, it's just you don't feel like a stutter, like a disconnect. You don't feel anything like that. It's just everything is so smooth.
He shows his fasts and slows and highs and lows.
Whoa.
Right? There's no middle. It's like a stick. So then if you cut out that
sound
middle
effects,
ground, all of a sudden you get much more dynamic, interesting movement. And it doesn't look like you're just moving, it looks like you're dancing now.
He is the beat.
My God. How do you even practice that? How do you practice that? Woo! Wow.
He dances to the tips
I
of
want
his
to see
fingers.
more. True, even the fingers.
And basically optimizes his movements with sliding and gliding over the stage.
Wow. I didn't notice that.
He is also a master of optimizing his performances, starting from masterful spinning whenever he needs to travel a short distance. These movements help to make the stage more colorful and exciting.
Wow.
Jimin also has the ability to travel across the stage at great speeds. When Jimin's part ends, he quickly moves into his new position, which is often further away, all while never missing a beat and holding a stable note.
That's true.
Since Jimin is
He
light
is
on
so
his feet, you
fast.
might not even realize he's traveled so far. That's why Mnet calculated Jimin's idle stage distance. He made 440 steps, while singing and running at the speed of 6 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
Because of Jimin's modern dance background. Every time you pause a video, you will be greeted with his beautiful dance lines and cool, composed facial expressions.
That is so
it's
true.
like Jimin immerses himself in the melody and tells a story with his body.
One of the most beautiful pieces of art I've ever seen.
Also, you may or may not have noticed Jimin's ballerino stance. Here's how he incorporates it in his dancing.
Oh, it's true. I never. I never realized that.
Jimin has mentioned that songs do feel different depending on what he's wearing, saying, "Sometimes I danced all excitedly when I wore casual clothes. But when I wore a suit, something about the song sounded sexy. I visualize how I should dress to make my dancing look cooler every time."
I love his loose clothing. You know, like, he moves and everything just follows. Wow. The thought.
Jimin is also known for his work ethics and being a perfectionist.
조금만 더? 두번 정도 더 해봐야 되지 않겠나? 오케이. 제가 그 진짜 이런 거 싫어하고 안 하거든요. 진짜 찐막.
지금 촬영은 정답 박지민 씨가 처음부터 하자고 얘기하셨습니다. 요청은 박지민 씨에게
그래 저번 주 1위 했으니까 더 열심히 해야지 이렇게만 생각을 하고 있었는데 갑자기 저희가 1위인 걸 보고 너무나 고맙고 모르겠어요. 뭐라고 말해야 될지 모르겠는데 그냥 더 열심히 하겠습니다. 더 잘하겠습니다. 감사합니다 진짜.
그래도 이제 작년에 또 골드에서 상 받고 저희가 내년에는 좀 더 우리 팬 여러분들이 좋은 상을 주셨으니까 더 열심히 하자 이랬었는데
앞으로는 얼마나 더 열심히 해야 되는 거야?
지민은 그 공책이 웃겼지. 공책에 춤을 이렇게 동작 그려 놓는 거.
삐끗하면 그냥
와우.
저 같은 사람이 목숨을 움직인 겁니다. 겁이 많아서.
Wait, where is he? Oh. Oh, I know which one it is. This one actually. That performance actually gave me a copyright strike. Incredible.
Striving for perfection is not a bad thing.
반대쪽이 또 왔어.
네, 저 모니터에서 보고 있었는데
괜찮아?
괜찮은 것 같아.
다행이다.
지민이 하시는 거 없으면
아 그쵸. 한 번은 더 해보면 좋을 것 같아요.
But you know what? I think I just wanted to say real quick. Striving for perfection is definitely not always a bad thing. I would say it actually further unlocks his drive. It allows him to kind of just break his own limits, surpass them, and reach the heights that he is at today. He wouldn't have reached this height, who he is, and all this ability if he didn't have that mental drive that, you know, better, I can do better, I'll do better. Of course, I want him to know that he himself knows that he's out of this world. Like, it's just watching his ballet stance. I never noticed. I think it's super fascinating that he goes back to that base every time, no matter what. That's kind of his default form. I think that's super cool, first of all, and interesting. And his dancing, the way he glides, the way he moves, contemporary dancing, it is just pure. It's being mesmerized. It's brilliant. It's excellence, honestly. And then his mentality to, like, you know, want to, you know, let's do another take, let's do this, let's do that. That also shows you all of these things that we see in this video have contributed to who Park Jimin is. I mean, it's incredible just to hear about him, hear others analyze him, seeing he himself, all these different techniques and how he's doing them. Honestly, just watching his stage, the way he's moving on these in these live performances, it's like, wow. Like, how do you teach that, you know? I feel like you can only teach to a certain extent, and then it's like you reach like, here's how I feel personally. If you're being taught, I feel like you can your level will be at the level of the person who's teaching you, right? I feel like to surpass that, it's uncharted territory. It's you yourself. And you've seen how much Jimin has grown, how much he's explored and how much he's gained, whether it's in dancing skill, singing, everything. You know, this is who he is. Incredible.
This is how you get moments of magic, by pushing through. That's how you become, that's what creates legends, that's what creates icons. It's one more take, it's I'm not done, I'm not happy with that, let's go again. And that's how you create beautiful movement, and that's why Jimin is such a beautiful, talented dancer, because he knows when he's done, and he knows when he wants a bit more. And the fact that he did more and then got the take that he wanted, and then we all got to see that beautiful take, is purely magical.
Jimin is serious about his craft, and often behind the scenes you can see him helping to improve the choreography, giving his ideas and helping other members learn the choreo.
Ah, that's sweet. Oh yeah, so much better. Monitoring the group's work.
안무를 배우는데 5명은 선생님 옆에 가 있고 저랑 랩몬스터 2명은 이 옆에 거울 구석탱이에서 둘이서 막 열심히 합니다. 왜냐면 이 친구들은 진도를 더 나갈 수 있는데 저희는 그걸 복습하고 네. 그리고 지민이가 또 고생을 하는데 지민이랑 제이홉이 보통 저희 한 번 더 알려줍니다. 이렇게 하지 말고 이렇게 움직여보는 건 어떨까요? 그럼 저희는 야 너는 천재구나.
I love them.
제가 저 포즈를 만들어줘.
I love them.
자세 잡아주고 갔어요.
어쩐지
누가 다녀요? 제가 해요.
각이 이상지가 않아요 형님.
어쩐지 각이 댄스라니까.
저는
여기부터 들어가는 거지. 다리 차고, 네, 다리 차고 여기까지 이동하는 거예요. Light it up like dynamite. Oh, bring your pain, join the crowd. Wherever wanna come. 이렇게. 왜 깜깜할까? 진짜 어떡하지? 차라리 저를 퍼드 팀에 넣어. 형이 알아서 다 해줄게요. 예, 빵, 같이 가고. 형이야.
Youngie. Oh my god.
Baby party, sky keep falling every day. 위 아래
저는 개인적으로 지민이한테 가장 큰 영감을 받고 제가 봤을 때 지민이는 굉장히 완벽한 이런 걸 또 처음 남자에서 많이 완벽한 친구예요. 근데
진짜 멋있죠.
어떻게 저렇게 끊임없이 노력을 할까? 네. 저는 그런 지민이를 보면서 남준이와 구석탱이에서 춤 연습을 합니다. 와. 힘들 때마다 지민이를 다시 한번 봐요. 그때도 지민이는 연습을 하고 있습니다.
와우.
지금 멤버들이 다치지 않게 하기 위해 의자 체크를 하고 있는 중이지. 근데 의자 하나가 굉장히 심하게 흔들리더라고.
무슨 의자?
그냥 의자야. 하루만 의자. 바꾸고 있어.
Contrary to a lot of
I have to say this. It is so wholesome to watch just their dynamic within the group. You see, I think being appreciated by the people who see you work every day, I think it's hard to beat that feeling. And everyone's always been praising Jimin, and Jimin's praising them. I love their relationship, their bond. Just the group dynamic is off the charts. The chemistry is off the charts. And I have to say, you know, we see Jimin, and I'm saying Jimin because it's a Jimin video. We see Jimin, and we see him, and we see how everyone's, you know, everyone's like recognizing his talents, his abilities, his hard work. But hearing it from, you know, BTS itself, like as a group, everyone praising him, I think it's like nice. Of course, ARMY, you know, means the world to him as well. But what I'm saying is, the people that see him work every single day, it's them. Like if there's any people who know them the best when it comes to all these things, it's themselves, because they've spent practically every day together for, you know, the past decade, and they've been through ups and downs, and you see just how incredible they've seen each other's lows, highs, and growths. And you know, Jimin just he has so much talent. But once again, I'm not gonna chalk it up to talent, just talent, because yes, he's talented, but it wouldn't do him justice if we just said, oh, he's just because he's talented. No, he's had the mental strength and the drive to just continue on and basically nurture this talent and make it what it is today. I think that is incredible. Now let's see this part.
Introduction videos. Jimin actually doesn't mind his mistakes, and they don't linger in his mind for long.
이런 건데 이 영상으로 나가니까 뭔가 걱정하실 것 같은데 걱정해서 좀 더 민망했어요.
지민.
그러니까 너무 걱정 마세요. 저 딴 생각도 안 하고 쓸데없는 생각도 안 하니까 그런 생각 안 하셔도 돼요.
Jimin does a great job as a main dancer and lead vocal, flipping, jumping, carrying the hard choreo while singing. No surprise that a lot of artists look up to him.
I mean, come on. Look at those kicks.
Keep in mind,
I feel like my knees would break.
that Jimin does all this while he has a chronic neck and back pain as well as knee pain that flares up once in a while. With his talent, standing out and being the center of attention comes naturally to Jimin. Throughout his career, he has unintentionally made several killing parts in BTS songs and has had popular stages. In 2014, Jimin's iconic Mama stage at the time went viral and was also topped amongst other idols.
That's wow. Yeah. Oh yeah.
In 2015, the one with the orange hair in the BTS Perfect Man cover also went viral.
방탄소년단의 주황머리가 있게 한 노래잖아요.
지민이.
이 노래야?
In fact, if other groups cover this song, they use Jimin's iconic moves, especially the taking off of the jacket part. The 333 guy.
호기심을 자극하는 킬링 파트의 주인공은 방탄소년단의 지민. 강렬한 퍼포먼스를 선보인 불타오르는 무대 속 팬들이 애타게 기다린 킬링 파트가 있었으니 뮤직비디오가 공개된 순간 화제의 중심에 선 지민의 3분 33초. 남다른 춤선으로 군무 속에서도 독보적인 존재감을 보인 지민. 빅킬링 파트는 이번이 처음이 아니다. 박력 넘치는 손짓과 몸짓으로 카리스마를 보여준 상남자. 팬들의 마음을 뒤흔든 아이니즈의 웨이브까지. 방탄소년단의 킬링 파트엔 지민이 있다.
Wow. Oh, I love this.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears opening Fairy. There's a saying, if Jimin opens up a song, it will become an instant smash.
I just want to say that the fire dance.
맡고 있는 멤버입니다. 방탄소년단 히트곡 중에서 피땀 눈물이 있는데 피땀 눈물에서 도입부를 지민 씨가 맡았어요. 그래서 그때부터 도입부 장인이라는 별명이 붙기도 했습니다.
와우.
지민 씨는 그러니까 메인이 아니라 리드 보컬인데도 불구하고 굉장히 많은 고음 파트를 본인이 가져가서 그걸 소화를 잘 하는 것 같아요. 그거에 대해서도 그 다른 멤버들, 뭐 리더를 포함해서 굉장히 지민 씨의 어떤 보컬적인 역량을 크게 높이 평가를 하고 또 멤버들이 그걸 알아주기 때문에 그만큼 소화를 또 본인이 맡아서 잘 할 수 있지 않나 싶은데 메인 보컬만큼이나 비중이 높다는 게 특징이지 않나 싶은 것 같아요.
각자의 킬링 파트를 하나씩 재현을 해주시면 되겠습니다.
His ad-libs, his high notes, his vocals, lows, mids.
지민이 부분. 가져가. 그럼 3분 30초.
그래, 333이지. 보여주세요, 제대로.
그렇네.
그러네, 333. 우와! 난 비싼 눈물의 도입부였습니다.
나 그 도입부 하려고 안 했거든. 도입부. 인트로 저것도 안 했어.
This must be Gaio.
지민이가 없던 안무.
Not must be, it is Gaio.
디스인가요?
어떤 안무를 조금 킬링 파트가 아닌 안무를 갑자기 킬링으로 만들다.
또 심쿵하게 만드네요.
친구라고 또.
I love this.
만드는 남자구나.
그래.
Killer.
도입부가 너무 섹시했다.
아까도 얘기했지만 너무 기억나는 곡이기 때문에
전 지민 씨의 도입부가 잊을 수 없어요.
그렇습니다. 이때 또 처음으로 제가 또 자켓을 또 이제
까기 시작했죠.
제껴버린 곡이라서 제가 확 제낀 곡이라
표정이 되게 독이 든 성비를 마신 것 같은 눈이었어요.
그렇군요.
무슨 눈이죠?
Wow. Temptation.
우리 성을 많이 죽지 않나?
The 424 guy in Not Today.
Wow.
지민 가자. 벗어라. 삼성이 나온다. 저기 삼성가버리 있는 그 안무라고. 지민 혼자 사정을 다르죠 이게. 오. 야, 지민 씨. 이렇게 보시면 대단합니다. 지민 씨.
Hey.
In Spring Day, Jimin's part was also loved, as he moved lightly across the stage like a piece of tiny dust. The newest killing part is Butter 111.
Wow.
트위터라고 그냥 되게 사사롭게 제 트위터에다가 올렸던 글이 이게 갑자기 화제가 됐어요. 그게 뮤직비디오로 보면은 1분 11초에 나오는
요 킬링 파트를 꼽은 이유를 먼저 말씀해 주시고 화면을 볼까요?
그러니까 저는 이 비디오를 먼저 보질 않았고 음악을 먼저 들었거든요.
네네.
근데 음악을 듣다가 왜 귀가 뭔가 이렇게 딱 반응하는 부분이 있지 않습니까? 그래서
그렇죠.
평론가로서 이 부분이 굉장히 세련되고 그 느낌을 부드럽게 잘 살렸다. 그래서 뭔가 그 모멘텀이에요. 곡에서 이 곡이 뭔가 모멘텀을 딱 터트리기 바로 일보 직전인데 그 부분이 참 핵심 포인트라고 해서.
Some of the rightful titles that Jimin has earned all throughout his career are Stage Commander and Stage Genius, Dance King and Rookie's Bible.
Oh,
Jimin
Rookie's
is the
Bible,
king
I've
of
heard.
fancams. His Fake Love fancam was the first K-pop idol fancam to surpass 100 million views, and back in 2018 it won an award in Mnet's Best of 2018 content. This fancam trended for over 72 hours after its release. In Melon Music Awards 2020 Wall of Most Iconic Performances, Jimin's Fan Dance from 2018 and I Need You Stage from 2019 were shown. An intro of this year's Melon Music Awards. A little snippet from 2020 MMA Black Swan performance representing BTS was also shown, once again proving Jimin's performance impact.
Wow. It won the award for the most iconic stage at the 2021 MMA Awards. Wow.
Jimin's solo performances are called the rite of passage in Korea, as many rookie and junior idols cover them, and Jimin is referred to as Rookie's Bible. Usually they do the dance and the singing part separately though. Jimin's live stage was selected for 8 unforgettable contemporary dance performances by K-pop star by Rolling Stone India.
All lies just
constantly instills a sense of challenge in junior idols and trainees, and cover stages are pouring down to this day.
If you're trying to have these hard stops, it's not easy to do. First of all, you probably don't make that person the one singing. If you're doing a live performance, you don't make them sing because the contractions, you have to use your leg, your butt, your back, your chest, and you have to use your breath. So if I were to go, I would physically do that to help stop my air and to stop my muscles.
생각보다 노래를 많이 부르고 있어서 저는 좀.
That is incredible what he just said. That is true. It's things even I haven't noticed. Now I'm no expert at all, but those movements while you sing. Rookie's Bible, his performances. It's just there's an element in there that just captivates you. It's Jimin.
깜짝 놀랐어요. 사실 춤이 이제 과하게 되면은 백킹 보컬이나 이제 깔리는 목소리에 좀 많이 의존을 하기도 하는데 생각보다 많이 부르고 있어가지고 네.
We should also mention the phenomenal filter stage in which Jimin had input in everything, from the use of props to the choreo, making things more difficult for himself to show everyone a great stage and performance.
I love filter.
그래서 제가 무대 개인 무대 때 소품을 안 했어요.
쉽지 않네요.
Filter. Wow. Oh my
ここまで
god.
こうふわふわした素材のものを使わない、結構ね重い結構がっちりしたものを使うっていうのもやっぱりこうふわふわしたものだとねこう扱いにくいというか、質量が重ければ重いほどねこう扱いやすいので、できればねこうねふわふわのものをね本番でしかもねやりたくないなというダンサーとしては本音としてあるし、こうなんか絡まっちゃって絡まっちゃったね、怖いですからね。やっぱりこう練習量とかこれ見えてきますよね。だっていやこんなんだってさ、ちょっと布あるからこれちょっと今日使ってこれ踊るわとかできないですからね。
팬들을 대상으로 해서 이게 만들어진 곡이지만 어쨌든 그거는 분명히 보여주고 싶어하는 그 대상이 명확하게 있는데 그 대상을 무대 위에 올리고 싶었어요. 사람이기보다는 조금 더 추상적으로 마네킹을 세워놓고 화려하고 옷이 계속 바뀌고 그리고 마지막에는 결국 옷이 아예 마술 같은 거를 하려고 하는데 여러분들한테 보여주고 싶은 게 굉장히 많다 보니까 한 번에 다 구겨놓는 게 어려운 부분이 있는 것 같아요. 근데 준비하는 게 너무 재밌기도 하고 예쁘게 봐주셔서
difficulty is not a thing. For him, it's the challenge. He says, it's a challenge and he will go through with it. Filter, just how much thought has been put into that. And then the execution. Oh, God.
그렇게 욕심냈을까? 그래서 너무 힘들어가지고 옷 피팅만 몇 개를 하는지 모르겠어요. 진짜 옷 많이 고르고 스태프들도 진짜 고생 많이 하고 그랬었죠. 진짜 고생 많이 했어요 다들. 그래가지고 댄서분들도 엄청 고생 많이 하고 제가 저녁에 연습을 꼭 오늘은 해야겠다는 날 다 저녁에 나와서 가지고 그랬었는데 물론 준비하는 동안 마찰도 좀 있고 했지만 그래도 결과물이 나쁘지 않았었던 것 같아가지고 너무 행복했고 다 감사하고.
The most viewed solo from the concert.
예쁘게 봐주셔서
Wow.
너무 고마워요 여러분들.
Wow.
Teen Vogue also listed Jimin's standout performance of Filter in its feature The Best K-Pop Moments of 2020.
처음에 그 뭐랄까 애교살이 정말 많아요. 진짜. 그래서 저도 이제 제 여자친구랑 주변 인분들한테 물어보면 지금 제가 일하는 부장님이나 과장님들도 자기가 이제 가장 먼저 좋아하게 된 게 지민이라고 해요. 지민이를 먼저 좋아하게 돼서 방탄을 좋아하고 그 다음에 이제 다른 멤버들한테도 이제 또 마음이 가는 약간 이런 루트를 다들 타고 계시더라고요.
네, 아니 정말 그 많은 사랑을 받고 계시더라고요.
네.
Jimin once stated, "I just want the emotions I put into my dancing, actions, and singing to be felt. Dancing was my own space where I could go to a different world, where I didn't have to think about other things. It was something that I could really immerse myself into, and it made me feel really free, and it made me really happy. And even after I debuted and I still have those feelings and those emotions, dancing is the best answer."
Next part is vocals. Wow. The Jimin videos. This was an amazing video. The amazing Jimin videos. This was absolutely amazing. I mean, I am blown away. It's first of all, the quality of this video, the way you set it up and everything, I truly think you've done a wonderful job. Wonderful job. Definitely, setting the bars when it comes to Jimin videos. And I have to say here, I would say in introduction videos, not Jimin videos. But I wanted to say here, he said he wants, to portray his emotions through his performing, his dancing, his singing, and that's exactly what he's doing. Like, what does emotions mean? Someone can just be doing something, and if it's empty, if the soul, the passion, the feelings aren't there, you as a viewer will kind of notice it. You're not gonna get attached to it. You're not gonna feel that. But looking at Jimin's performances, just taking the contemporary one for example, in MMA, and watching that performance, that thing touches your heart, touches your soul. The way he moves, it's beautiful. It's graceful. It's angelic. It feels like it's out of this world. And then he sings. If it's high notes, if it's his mids, his lows, his performing, you can tell that this is someone who's living his dream. This is someone who is showing us what he likes to do, the passion that he has, and the emotion, everything that comes with it. It's just, he's an absolutely incredible person. An inspiration once again. And I say this, watching Jimin and BTS and their stories, how they've, how they started individually and how they've, gelled as a group and how they've become who they are today. I think it feels like watching a Disney movie. When I say Disney movie, I mean, the fairy tale movies, the things you're like, things that you would only see in books. You wouldn't really believe it really exists. But when you see it here, and you see what they've accomplished, and then you watch not just that, the genius, the creative side, how you incorporate your different experiences and your different skill sets into one, how you explore this uncharted territory where you can only teach so much. What do you do after that? How do you stand out? How do you propel yourself to the next level? Jimin has done that. He has done that. He is someone with such a drive. When he puts his mind to something, he will achieve it. He said it himself. And once again, I am so glad to be in ARMY, to be able to witness Jimin and the rest of the members and just watch and see their stories in depth and get that sense. Because once again, I'll finish off with this saying right here. I think there's no more talented people. There's like talented hard work. The most talented, the most hardworking people I find in BTS. I feel like besides that, all the crap they've had to endure, watching where they are today, I will always, it doesn't matter how many times I say this or see this, I will always say this. They have gone through so much. They have put so much time and effort, and they have gone through so much pain. When I say blood, sweat, and tears, I mean it, to achieve their dreams and, nurturing their talents. And I think, Jimin, just watching him, his story, the way he was selected, the way people were opposing of, him doing this, and then his short time as a trainee, having to constantly have that thought of being cut out in the back of your head, seeing people that you've spent months with or weeks with, one by one get picked off. That mental pressure. He did not fold. He thrived and he succeeded. He has become a behemoth. And I'm telling you, just watching him dance, and this is just his on stage. I'm not talking about his personality. Just watching his smile is like, you can't help but smile as well. All I have to say, this was absolutely wonderful. I cannot wait for the next part, diving deeper into his vocals, because yes, Jimin's high notes are amazing, but then his mids and his lows as well. I cannot wait. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, everyone, and I will see you guys. Goodbye.